So, hi everybody and welcome back. This is the Unreal Engine 5 tutorial series for absolute beginners. We are producing a game and I show you all basics while we're producing this game. And in this video I wanted normally go a little bit more to design, creating a new map and so on, but we are missing something very important in our main menu which we created in the last one. Let's start it. And what we are missing actually many things here, but let's add here music so that we get a vibe. And how we are going to do this: first of all, we go to the content drawer, open it up and click our file. In our file, right click, new folder, and create the sound. And then in sound I have imported a wave file. This sound wave file, if you don't have one, there is not an alternative. You go to the starter content and there you go to audio. I think I should call it also audio instead sound. Let me make this fast. As new folder, audio, perfect. And then what you can do is in start content, in audio, you have here already sound files, and one of them is starter window. No, this not. Where is the starter music? Ah, here, starter music. But here's something interesting, and you can see here is a wave file like I showed you, and here is a sound cue file. What is it? The difference is this file here, let me open this one up, is a plain wave file which you can download. Oh wait, I can't lock this on top. What's going on here? Which you can download from internet or on your local machine or whatever. And you see you have here some default options which you can set. For example, what we have here, we can here set to looping and change here the volume, the pitch, and so on. But what is the difference then with our other? What is this cue? The difference about this cue, it's the same actually, but this is a Unreal Engine 5 special sound cue, sound file. And what does this mean is here we have here encoding section. Here we have it not, but here we have it. And here we can add something. You can see here on the right side, we have here sound notes. So we can add notes and code here a little bit. For example, you can say, I want a delay, then you connect this one here. And you select then your delay. And on the left side, there is a details panel and all the options what you can set on. Or you set, I want a looping. That was already there normally, but this looping is special. Why is this looping special? Because, let me show you this one. Here, the other file has a looping. When I select it, it will loop and loop and loop over again. That's the reason why we select looping. But this looping is nice. You can select infinite looping or loop a special amount of time. For example, in certain cases you need this. And there is much more about music here, but I only show in this video how to use that. And in our case, we have to think now. And what I mean with we have to think, let's delete all here, is when we go back, let me go here, let me dock this one here so I have not to click it over again. So the thing is, this plain sound wave is a little bit cost not so much performance. This one costs a little bit more than this one because here we have the options to code and there is a little overhead, but this is really small. But still, it is there. And when you don't need coding anything, let's say here you don't need anything here, then you can just keep this file here. And how we use it, there are different ways. One way is, and the easiest way probably, you go to this file which you selected. That was, for example, our starter music. Where is that? The cue is I'm blind all time. I don't know why. Starter music is here, and this one. And Here I select this one and I just drag and drop it in the scene. Bam. And you can see it, it's there. And the nice thing is when I start this one now with the starter music, we have sound. Yes, this is so simple, straightforward, easy, perfect. And this one is looping too. So I have selecting looping, a starting string with looping is perfect, and so on. Of course, let me close this one. You can do the same thing with the cue as well. Drop it here, delete the other one. This one works the same, but we hear nothing. Why we hear nothing? That's interesting. I said it works the same and it works. That's so fantastic. We go to the details panel and check auto. What is auto? Auto activation. It is normally auto activated. Oh, the reason why it's not work is because I deleted the start point. That was not a good thing for me. Let me open this one fast up. You need this kind, what I deleted there, looping wave player, and they have here added the wave file. So you see we include the wave file here anyway, and I deleted this one. How I get this back, looping wave file, where is that? Is there a way? I have never done this too. I click here, right click and search looping wave file. No, it's not there. Wave file, wave player, something like that. Yes, here's a wave player, and then I find the file which I go here. It was the starting music. I selected, I use my trick, which was just I selected and I click on this back arrow. It's connected. Now I connect this one back. Now we are at the start point. Yes, sometimes happen this kind of stuff. And save all. And let's test it one more time. And yeah, it is there. Perfect. This was 2 simple ways. Of course, there is another way how to start music. Let me show you that too very fast. And for that one, you can go to your game mode. Here I select my Volt outliner. I click the magnitude file because I don't want search. Of course, you can search the game mode here as well, but I go here, it's faster. And I click my main menu because we are in main menu. I open this one up. And here there is another way to activate the sound or play sound in code, because we have a play sound node. So we go drag this up and write play sound, and there are different ways. For example, play sound 2D at location. It's interesting when you want it at a special location, or there is something moving and then it plays all time at the same location where it is moving, and so on. That's quite nice. And yeah, we have here different ways, and this is just another way to activate sound, deactivate sound in code. And here you have this node, but of course you have to select which sound you want. Here you search again the starter. Let's write here starter, and it's not popping up. Starter. Oh no, where is that? Why is it not? Okay, then I use again this one. I go here, magnetite, it is selected, and I go here, it is selected. Yes, this is a faster way, but of course you find the name, and of course this one works too. We select save and select all now, and I press just start, and also a way. But you have all time to think which way you like, which way you don't want, and so on. One more note here for sound. There in Unreal Engine 5 there are many sound options which I don't know too, but in Unreal Engine 5 they introduced a new sound system, a meta sound. It is a much more complicated sound system, a little bit more advanced like that what we showed here. And we will use that too later in the game when we need complex sound, or we make some special effects and we add then to this effect sound or so on. That said, one last thing, what I can do here is, first of all, of course, delete all what I don't need. let's get this one away, and this one away. And I don't use play sound 2D, for example. I think I don't need special coding for that one. I say at the start point, I just need here a cue, and that's okay who is looping, because there is now not much to do. And I created already a sound. Of course, you can, and that's very important too. Let me move this to audio, move here, and then fix fast the redirections here. And this one was the wrong file. Let's delete this one. Here is this. So this file I created my own. And of course you can get from the website, I mean from internet and from other places where you get WAV files. You can download them. You can just drag and drop if it's a WAV file. You can drag and drop it from your local driver directly here in. You just put it here and then it must be a WAV file, I think. I'm not sure. You can test this out and read the documentation. And there is one more thing what I have to mention. Careful about license. When you use, for example, Epic free assets, they are all free to use. Sound, assets, pictures, whatever they offer are free to use, which means they have a license even for commercial use, and they will not complain or something else. But if you use music outside from the free assets, for example in the marketplace or from the internet, check all-time license agreement if it's allowed for commercial use, if it's allowed for or only for private use. This is very important, because if you make a game which you want to ship and there is a music included which is not allowed for commercial use, then you can get big problems and a fee, and yeah, that's not good. Just check this out. That was very important too. And let me add my sound, which I created. Very simple sound. I have no clue about sound creation too, but I start learning something, and I just created not a very good sounding thing. I put it here, and that's not very important where you put it, because these are anyway invisible. And when I pray, okay, that was the wrong sound. This was not the sound which I wanted. All right, let's keep this. Let me drag and drop the other one. I said you can go to your local driver. I'm going to my local driver now and go to music, which and then there where I created sound. And now I just grab the created sound wave when I know which one. I don't know which one. I drag someone. So I drag this on. No, what is that? And then I can drop this. Let's see this one. Okay, this one was also the wrong one. And let's see, sound for path. I drag this one. Okay, this one is also the wrong one. Where is it? I should name them properly. Oh no, this one too. I have it not here. Oh, now I was in the wrong folder. Now I have to test them too. Okay, let's see this one. Yeah, that was it which I searched. Anyway, then you see, I just drag and drop your sound files from my folder after you created. It was very fast, and you can make them, save them. Let's save them fast. Drag them, and this is the sound which I created for my main menu. And you see how fast this was. I just drag and drop. Okay, it has no looping. That I can, because I said I want looping. Let's go here fast to the details, selected object, details panel, search here, delete the search bar, so we have all options. But here you can search for looping, but easier all-time search here for loop. You have not even to write the whole thing. And I have a problem. There is no looping, at least. And this is also something interesting to mention. sometimes all options are not exposed here in the details panel, and this is called exposed. This is also a very interesting word, because it is exposed means here in this case it is made available for fast change, for example for a designer, and in real this one is programmed by a programmer, and some options he put make available for designers or for programmers and for all people. But in this case we have no loop here, right? Or I have wrote something wrong. So what we have to do there is, of course you could make a queue and or coding, but I think there is another another place which you check first. I said you can open up this one and there are default settings, and check this default settings of this one, and here was a loop. Here on top you can write here loop if it's a long list again, but here on top it says looping. I click on looping. Now save here, save all, and we have it. And with that said, now I have sound that's cool, a little bit better, and in the next one perhaps we make here style this one if we want a little bit more, or we start here with coding and so on. Let's see. Okay, with that said, bye.